Good morning! おはようございます。Good morning, everyone. It's 9 o'clock today. 今日はまたいつも通りの9時、朝の9時ということになります。It's 9 o'clock in the morning as it is always. My name is Kanshiro Taishi and you are watching a translation stream of Secret Org as always. はい。いつも通りに、半切れの翻訳配信。実況翻訳配信ということになります。But how was the chapter last week? I feel like most people who watch these streams sort of already know the story, but for those who aren't entirely updated, we did just finish Volume 5 last week. See, that was chapter 13. That is. I mean, look at the table of contents. Okay, look at this. So happy. We finished an entire volume. Yay! And so today we're doing the side story. Today is sort of like the not actually part of the volume, but kind of part of the volume, right? So this is volume 5. I mean, I keep calling them volumes, but you know, just because this is force of habit. I think they're more arcs. I don't know. You can call them volumes, whatever. It's a web novel. Call it whatever you want. So today we're doing sort of like the side story, which is sort of not part of the main thing, but sort of, you know how it is by now, right? This is the third one that we've done. We've done volume 3, volume 4, and now we're doing volume 5. So you sort of have a general idea. It's sort of like it wraps things up and possibly introduces like a random unrelated character who just, you know, is affected in some way by what happened. That's basically how it is. I can't wait to get started on the next one, man. The next one is 未来人襲来 person from the future comes. 襲来 is more forceful than comes. It's sort of like arrive, like invades. Okay, a visit. Sure. Visit from the future. Ooh, I'm probably gonna call it visit from the future. I should probably call it visit from the future. Ooh, I like that. But anyways, we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. Let's do the side story. Yay! 芦野原学園柔道部で行われた対テロリスト防災訓練は表向きには訓練になぜか超能力者が乱入してきたという形で認識処理されることになった。一般人目線だと死者は出ていないし、真に迫りすぎていて恐ろしかったが怪我もなかった。テロリストが襲ってくる訓練をするよと事前通達されて襲われた。それだけの話。だから最後の合体変身スーパーモードの一幕だけが奇妙に映ったようだ。Okay, well, I mean, honestly, I thought it was like a big deal, right? You know, like, because they got attacked and everything, but that's not it, huh? Okay, what happened at Ashinohara Academy became 認識と処理。Perceived and processed. Was perceived and processed asなぜ乱入してきた intrude, barged into. Terrorist drill at Ashinohara as randomly barging into a school drill. How about that? Okay, so Ashinohara Chutobu at Ashino Middle School. At the middle school department. Is it department? Do we call it a department? Middle school, high school department. The terrorist drill. So tight terrorist bosai kunnen. So of course in Japanese it's tight terrorist bosai kunnen. Bosai kunnen is sort of like drill, but okay, terrorist is terrorist. Tai is sort of anti-terrorist, right? But like sort of in English we wouldn't really use the word anti here. Like like right now I'm thinking of like fire drills, right? Like we wouldn't call it anti-fire drill, even though it's a drill for what to do when there's a fire. So it's precautions to take against the fire. But you wouldn't call it an anti-fire drill. It's just a fire drill. So I suppose it's a terrorist drill, right? A terrorist drill at the middle school department Chutobu of Ashinohara Gakuen was perceived and processed as espers randomly barging into school drill. 表向き訓練になぜか超能力者が乱入してきた。なぜか So it's just like the reason is unclear. 訓練になぜか乱入 Why the espers came into the drill is unknown. So just randomly, whatever. 一般人目線だと死者は出ていないし、真に迫りすぎていて恐ろしかったが怪我もなかった。From the point of view, from the general point of view, it was so realistic, it seemed had been terrifyingly realistic, but no one actually got hurt. Except for the teacher who got a bump on his head. 真に迫りすぎていて恐ろしかった。So it was so realistic that it was terrifying. It had been so realistic, it had been terrifying, but no one actually got it. You know what? So I simplified to just it had been terrifyingly realistic, but no one actually got hurt. テロリストが襲ってくる訓練をするよというと事前通達されて襲われた。All the related parties had been informed beforehand that this was a drill where terrorists would attack, and terrorists did attack. That was it. There was no more to it. No more and no less. Can we use the phrase here somehow? There was no more and no less to it. That was it. だから最後の合体変身スーパーモードの一幕だけが奇妙に映ったようだ。This was why the sudden fusion super mode. Super fusion mode at the end of the drill seemed all the more strange. All the stranger things. I've never watched the show, man. It's like a horror thing, isn't it? I can't bring myself to watch it. It's apparently very popular though. I mean, I guess people like horror stuff, don't they? Not something I would ever understand. Super fusion mode at the end of the drill. 途中で訓練を脱走したみきおちゃんが何か叫びながら体育館の2階から飛び出してきて足引っ掛けて落下。直後に唐突なスモークで姿が見えなくなる。井の影みきお had slipped away during the drill, then fell from the second floor balcony of the gym while shouting something. But then her foot got caught, and then smoke, and then everything got obscured in a smoke screen. Then 訓練途中で slipped away sometime during this, sometime during the drill 途中で脱走. So it's, it's like slipped away during the drill. That's fine. We don't need to say sometime during the drill, right? みきおちゃんが何か叫びながら体育館の2階から飛び出して、so she fell from second floor while shouting something. So of course, this is sort of extra stuff that we added, sort of to add context, right, to the sentence. But then her foot got caught. 足を引っ掛けて落下。When her foot got caught. I mean, 落下 means she's falling down, right? Well, okay, jumped from the second floor. Caught. To free fall. She started falling. I mean, I don't really want to put she fell because like she jumped obviously and she's falling, like no duh. No shit. Started falling head first. Let's do that. There's too many thens. Then her foot got caught and she started falling head first. Oh. How about that? Hinokage Mikyo had slipped away during the drill, then jumped from the second floor balcony of the gym while shouting something. But her foot got caught and she started falling head first. Then everything got obscured in a smokescreen. Boom. Sudden smokescreen. 直後に唐突なスモーク。唐突. So that's a sudden thing. Star, good morning. How are you doing? Good evening where you are, I believe, right? How is a star doing today in the middle of the month? Not quite, huh? Not quite yet, huh? I mean, it's already middle of the month, isn't it? time flies. もう半ば。時間って早いね。時間が早いね。Damn, man. There's only like 2 more weeks. あと2週間しか残ってない。やべえわ。やべえわ。More like good night. Yep. That's what I thought. Tired after uni, helping family out. Wow. Someone's a filial child. Good job. University did just start, didn't it? How's it? Did you get all the classes that you wanted? Oh my god, talk about classes in uni, right? Like, is this a thing over where you are? Because where we were, like at the beginning of each semester, there was like we would have to struggle for like jostle for classes, especially like tutorial classes, right? Like there would be like an announcement, say on September 1st, midnight is when you can sign up for classes, right? And then like beforehand, you know, they release the schedule, and so you can choose what classes you want, your electives, most importantly, your tutorial classes, right? And then at the time on midnight on the 1st, everyone, like 5 minutes before, everyone just stuck at the computer and just pressing like refresh, just so that they could press the button to register classes on the dot. Because everybody wants the classes that they want. And then like when it's on the dot and you finally press the button, then the site just freezes for like half a minute to a whole minute. And then you just stuck there staring at the screen going like, please give me the tutorial classes I want. That's my memory of the start of a semester. And then obviously you don't get all the ones that you want. And then because you have to shift your tutorial classes, then there are some main classes that you can't take anymore. So then you need to take because there's some elective classes that you can't take anymore. So you take other elective classes. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, popular professors all get taken first. Popular professors? You guys choose by professor? Oh, interesting. Nah, we mainly just chose by time, pretty much. Time period. Yeah, at least that's what I did. I didn't really have friends in uni, so I don't know what other people did. It's not so bad. Past 2 years in. It's not as bad as yours, but you have like a day. Plus registration is unlocked in order of seniority. Oh, is it? Interesting. Hold on, I think ours were too. I don't remember anymore. Uni was a blur. It was a blob. I was depressed in uni, so I don't really remember. And then like the first week is sort of when you like adjust your schedule, so you drop courses, you sign up for new courses and things like that. That was busy too. That stressed me out so much, man. Cause like, okay, look, it stresses me to talk to people. Maybe not so much now. It actually still kind of stresses me now. Like I'm very bad at talking with people. Not that bad. Okay, well, drop that. But like back then, like it stressed me out to have to like work out my schedule, because I would have to like talk to people. Like some classes, in order to join it later, you would have to like go to the department desk and apply, and that stressed me out so much. I didn't want to talk to people. I hate talking to people behind counters. Like they scare me, and it's not like they do anything to me. They scare me. That's why I don't like talking to cashiers either. I sound really introverted now. I sound like I have communication, which I don't really. It's not I can't talk to them. It's I would very strongly prefer not to talk to them. I just went through that. How you? I don't know. Maybe. That's why I hate talking on the phone, man. I hate talking on the phone so much. Like there's like one of those speed questions that Kiera asked, like talk on the phone or text. I'll be like, text all the fucking way. Don't talk to me on the phone. And oh, you know what I hate even more than talking on the phone? Voice messages. Why the fuck do people have voice messages? I hate voice messages. Like I have to like summon like a bit of like courage every time to click on the voice message. I don't know, man. I hate voice messages so much. I know it's convenient because then people don't have to type, but I don't know. It scares me because it's like a voice message. It's like a message that I don't know the content of, and then so I have to actually go and listen to it. I don't know. It stresses me out so much, and I end up putting it off. I'm like, I'll listen to it later, maybe later, and it becomes like a day, and then like 2 days, and it's a week, and it's don't give me voice messages. I hate voice messages so much. I was like that before I figured out that no randos actually cared about me past the interaction, which is true. Yeah, that's true. It's like why am I scared, right? I'm scared because of the judgment, maybe. And then because if there's no judgment, then I shouldn't be scared. I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, now I'm just stressing myself out. I'm gonna move on. と思ったら煙の中から清掃員のお姉さんが出てきてブツブツつぶやいて泣きながら影をうごめかせる。と思ったらAnother than? I don't want to use another than. My voice box is full because I forgot the pin. Oh, are you talking about voice messages? Oh, that's not what I meant. I mean, though I don't listen to those either. That's true. I don't listen to those either. Can't you change the pin if you ask the provider? You can probably change it, right? Though I mean, honestly, even like I don't listen to mine either. No, I'm talking about like on WhatsApp. Like people can instead of like typing a message, they can record a voice message. I don't know if other apps have this. I know does Discord have it? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. No, the Discord doesn't have it. No. I think it's a WhatsApp thing. Does Facebook Messenger have it? I don't know. I don't use Facebook anymore. I stopped using Facebook for years now. Whee. Yes, I can, but I'm too lazy if someone needs me to redial. Pretty much. That's pretty much how I feel also. A pretty janitor lady emerged from the smoke, muttering something to herself. and crying. Before making shadows before generating crying shadows. This is a hard one to do. Making shadows wriggle all over, making shadows around her squirming, crawling all over. Shadows around her wriggling vigorously. Vigorous. I don't know.底なしの闇夜は瞬く間に広がって体育館にいた全員の視界を暗闇に落とし、闇が消えて明るくなったと思ったらテレストが消えている。Dark shadows spread in the blink of an eye. Enveloped everyone in darkness. When it receded, all the terrorists were gone. お姉さんが悲しそうにいつの間にか体育館の入り口にいた理事長と何か話しながら歩き去り、数分してからざわつく生徒と教員の中から代表して教頭先生が外の様子を見に行ってみれば、気絶して山積みになったテロリストを理事長が縛り上げている最中で、間もなくやってきた警備員たちがトラックに乗せて撤収していったといった顛末だ。No, never used that before. Sounds lewd. What are you talking about? Sounds lewd. Is that not a thing? And is that like a WhatsApp only thing? You're talking about voice messages, right? How's that lewd? I just got done talking about how much it stresses me out. Oh, wriggling shadows is lewd. So, well, I mean, well, okay. Disappeared. I mean, the whole thing, you know, there was. She used it to like swallow a guy whole and like wriggled him all over. So I mean, depending on the way you see it, yes, yes. I mean, shadow controlling powers are pretty much like a step away from tentacle controlling powers, pretty much, right? The lady exchanged a few sad with the school chairman who had appeared in the gym doorway all of a sudden, in a mournful voice, in a mournful tone, before walking off. 数分してからざわつく生徒と気の中から大教頭先生 The principal Several minutes later The principal peeked outside on behalf of the ざわつく生徒、ざわつく、ざわざわ、ざわざわざわざわざわざわ discomposed. Is that a word? I mean, it would make things easy if I could just use it as is, discomposed. Is that a word? It's discomposed. Give me an example. Discomposed by the tone of the message left on his answering machine. Yeah, I suppose it is. Of the discomposed students and teachers. And found the chairman tying up the terrace. This is a bit much. This is a bit much. Okay, going through the mountain of terrorists, Yamatsumi Natta, the unconscious terrorists who have been piled up and tying them up. Going through the terrorists who had been piled up were laying in a pile for some reason and tying them up. And found the chairman going through the terrorists and tying them up. I don't know. I mean, the lady exchanged a few words with the school chairman who had appeared in the gym doorway all of a sudden in a mournful voice before walking off. Several minutes later, the principal peeked outside on behalf of the discomposed students and teachers and found the chairman going through a terrace who I don't want to use another who, do I? Who were laying in a pile and tying them up. Laying in a pile. The principal peeked outside on behalf of the discomposed students and teachers and found the terrorists all unconscious and laying in a pile, and the chairman tying them up. I guess. こういうことか。Did you hear my stomach? I'm hungry. お腹すいた。I should probably cut myself an apple. I'm so lazy. I have apples in the house, but I'm too lazy to cut them up. I should. Kui. 縛り上げている最中で間もなくやってきた警備員たちがトラックに乗せて撤収していた。For long. Soon after, guards arrived in a truck and drove off. Terrorists away. Laying in a pile and the chairman in the middle of tying them up. Soon after, guards arrived in a truck and drove all the terrorists away. といった顛末だ。And that was the general gist. Perception of what everyone. That was the basic account of what happened. And that was the general account of what Yep. What the fuck? Just eat it raw. Yeah, but I didn't say that I was gonna cook the apple, right? I would have to cut the apple. It's still raw. It's just that you peel the skin away, and then you chop it into 4, and then like when it's 4, you chop in 4. Yeah, you chop it into 4, right? And then you chop away the core, and then like you chop each piece into 2 again. So that's a lot of chopping, right? And that's a lot of knife wielding. And I would have to throw the apple peels away, which, I mean, technically, it's not I don't have trash normalized. I do have trash. So it's just a matter of putting the trash in the trash. Look, I know I'm lazy, okay? The more I talk, the more I realize I'm lazy, but this is not new news to me, okay? I know I'm lazy. Well, do you not peel an apple before you eat it? Just eat up the skin? What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. No, man. Like, the skin tastes different, and it's like a different texture and stuff. Why would you do that? That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. Like, the skin is like hard and shit. I mean, it's not hard. It's tougher. The skin is tougher. Depends on if I'm wearing a suit or not. What's a suit got to do with apples? What's a suit got to do with eating apples? 普通に訓練していただけなのになぜか最後に明らかに超能力っぽいやつが横取りを入れてきてという認識になるわけだ。ミキオちゃんはすべてが終わった後にひょっこり戻ってきて隠れてテロリストを倒す機会を伺っていたと証言したため、訓練を脱走して好き勝手にやっていた痛いやつと認識されている。ただ、美声を筆頭とした教師と生徒のいくらかは何かにうっすら感づいているようで、そういった人たちが弁護に走ったのが救いだ。 冠城さんも想定外が起きるからこそ訓練になるとか、なんとか声明を発表して遠回しに援護したしね。友達も何人かできたようだ。秘密の共有は友人関係のきっかけになる。うん。School was having a normal drill when Esper's someone who was clearly an Esper got involved for no reason. General perception was that school had been having a normal drill, was in the middle, was conducting a normal drill when someone who's clearly an Esper got involved for no conceivable reason. ミカちゃんがすべて終わった後にひょっくり戻ってきて、証言したため、訓練を脱走して好き勝手にやっていた痛いやつでした。Everything was over. Mikio-chan turned to the group and explained that she had been looking for an opportunity to defeat the terrorists. Because of this, she gained a reputation as a cringy person. Wait, is this overseas apple or American apples? What are you talking about? Apples are all apples. Well, okay, I know that's not true. I know that's not true. But I mean, I know there are like multiple apple brands, but it's not like I would know which one is which. But they all have skin, right? And the skin is all like... Well, okay, I know some apples have thicker skin, like Fuji apples, right? I think, like, that's the only name that I know. Those have thicker skin. But no, generally... No, generally I don't like eating the peel with the apple, man. It's the same thing with like how I don't like eating the white stuff when I eat oranges, and I don't even like oranges that much. But when I eat oranges, I like to like take away all the white stuff, the pith, because it tastes weird. It's like it adds like a weird some other taste to the fruit itself. That's sort of how I think of apple peels. I do have an apple peeler machine, but I only use it for mass production, 20 or more. Why would you want to mass produce peeled apples? That's a question. In what situation would you have where you would buy many apples and you want to peel many of them in a short amount of time? Like, is it when you have guests over or what? What even is an apple peeler machine? My God. Wow. Okay, this looks useful. How much is it? いくらなのこれ。That's not very expensive. そんなに。そんなに高くないね。It stopped loading. ロードし終わった。ロードしなくなった。なららららららら。面白い。This is interesting. Now you've gotten my interest. Ooh, I might keep it. I might actually get one. Nah, I mean I don't have that many apples anyways. Yeah, I don't get that many apples. Don't worry about it. Ta. Hey, that's it for food stuff like pies or jam. Oh, you bake. I see. Okay, fair enough. I do like pies. I don't care about jam. I do like pies. Hee. Explained that she had been hiding. I'm looking for an opportunity. 普通隠れてテロリストを倒す機会を伺っていた。Looking for 機会を伺おう is to look for an opportunity. She had hidden. Been hiding. Look. Hiding to look, don't worry about the hiding. It's fine. 訓練を脱走して好き勝手にやっていた痛いやつ。So that's a cringy person. She gained a reputation as a cringy person. Actually drawing a drill to do her own thing. ただ、エビ線を人とした教師と生徒のいくらかは何かにうっすら感づいているようで。However, a few teachers, including Ebisen, and some students seem to have their own suspicions. Usura kanzuku. Seem to have faint suspicions. Seem to have faint suspicions. Bengo to cover for her, right? Tachi ga Bengo came to her defense. And Kaburagi-san also expressed her support in a roundabout way. So 定外が起きるからこそ訓練になる。Drills are for learning how to handle unforeseen developments. Expressing her support in a roundabout way. Yeah. Not worth for singles apples. I mean, I imagine you would have to clean the machine afterwards, wouldn't you? Which would be a pain. So that's a pain too. I'm too lazy to watch a stupid knife. I'll be way too lazy to watch a whole machine. God damn it! I make myself sound like the laziest asshole ever. How long would it take to watch a single stupid knife? Honestly though, to wash the dishes currently in my sink would probably take me only half an hour. I probably should do it. Yeah, I should do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it after lunch. God damn it. I'm such a lazy asshole. 友達も何かできたようだ。Mekyo-chan seem to have made a few friends from this incident. Sharing secrets. Really? Proved to be a good 秘密の共有は友人関係のきっかけになる seem to. You know what? I'm gonna make this a new paragraph. Seem to have made a few friends from this incident. Sharing secrets really was the secret. Really was effective in making friends. Not sure. Does this really work? I don't know. Does this really work? Sharing secrets, is that really how you make friends? Because look, I wouldn't know because I don't really have friends. But it happens all the time in media and everything. But does it really work? I mean, I don't care enough about things, honestly, to... It probably wouldn't work for me, because I probably wouldn't care enough about things. like if, say, I learned a secret about somebody, like, it's not like that would make me become that person's friend, because I'll be like, okay, cool, you want me to keep it a secret? Sure, I'll just pretend I never saw it. And I'll just go back home and I'll game or something, and I'll do my work. I don't know, man. Does it? It seems more like a trope to me than anything, or it might just be because I'm too cool. Not cool as in the English sense, but like in the Japanese sense. Why am I explaining my own things? Cool. That's not what I wanted to say. Never mind. Forget it. Never mind. Forget it. Now I seem like a cringy person for saying that I'm cool. Just wipe the knife, shake my head. No. You don't get it. You can't just wipe the knife, right? You have to wash the knife, right? Because you have to use like detergent, and then you have to work up a lather, and then you wash the knife under running water, and then after that, then you dry the knife. Well, I mean, you can just put it on a drying rack. But if you put it on a drying rack, you're gonna have to remember to come back later to put it away into the drawer. See, it's a bother. I sound like I'm trying to make a case for myself, but I'm not, because I admit that I'm not justifying myself, because I admit that I'm a lazy asshole. I know it's lazy. It's not the right thing. I'm just explaining what goes through my mind, the bullshit that goes through my mind. Wait, gossiping wasn't in the right context. I think sharing secrets gives you a base level to converse further. Wait, does it though? Because you're not supposed to talk about it anymore, are you? Well, I suppose it depends on the secret, right? I suppose it depends on the secret. If it's something that you can talk about again. I don't know, man. In this case, I can't imagine how this works. Like, did they ask? Did the other friends ask Mika, oh, what did you do? And then she's like, oh, I went to the corridor and I saw some terrorists and whatever. Is that it? I mean, there's not much. No, okay, look. First, she's not gonna give you the full story because she has to hide the fact that she's an Esper. And second, after she tells the story, there's really nothing much more to it, is there? Like, you heard the story? Well, good for you. You heard the story? Good for you. And conversation over. I mean, I suppose then after that, then you can do like the social thing. You can sort of, you know, ask more about the actual person. Like, oh, like, oh, that was. I guess you can sort of make a conversation. Like, making conversation. I'll leave that to the extroverts. You know, they can make all the conversation they want. 乱入してきた超能力者と召される清掃員の姉さんが着ていた作業服は芦野原学園と契約している清掃会社のユニフォームで正体を確かめるために問い合わせが行われたが、特徴に該当する社員は登録されておらず、正体不明のまま終わった。The janitor uniform worn by the pretty lady, pretty Esper lady, was indeed that of the company that Shinohara Academy contracted. However, upon being questioned, the company confirmed that they did not have an employee who matched the described appearance. As such, the identity of the lady remained shrouded in mystery. Yeah, the social thing. Yeah, it's social thing. You know what? I haven't been social with anyone for quite a while thinking about it. Yeah, probably should, shouldn't I? Like I am on Discord sometimes, and mainly on the live TL server. That's sort of where I am at. That's where I hang out. So I do talk with people online, but it's not the same, is it, as talking with people in real life? And I haven't really talked with anyone in real life for quite a while, except my sister, but that's different. That's different. I really should talk with someone. I probably should, huh? Star, you're doing all sorts of weird things to my mind today, man. I don't know, man. Now you're gonna make me wash the dishes in my sink. And now you're gonna make me wanna meet real life people, man. What are you doing to me, man? What are you doing? What's wrong with you, man? To be honest, world events haven't made socializing easy. I mean, you just heard of. I mean, it's mainly over now. At least it is in Hong Kong. It's pretty much over now, right? Coronavirus, Hong Kong. Not what I want. Yeah, see? Whatever. Look, it's mainly over pretty much. New cases, blah 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 blah, and new case 1 is everyday average. New case 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 6. There was this random 6 there for some reason. The new cases 5, 1, 3, whatever. 17. This random jump for some reason. What happened at the end of August? I can't imagine. What happened here? Why is there a random jump of 17 cases? Maybe it was a cluster. 7, 2, 1, 0. You know, it's mainly over in Hong Kong, man. It really is. And so I can meet people if I want to. We would just go out and get food, and then we can eat together. I don't. I probably should. What am I? A mom? I don't know, man. You tell me, man. Hey, Louise. Hey, how you doing? What are we doing? We are currently having an identity crisis. Star has just somehow convinced me to shore up my resolve to wash the dishes in my sink after this stream, after lunch. And now he's making me feel like he's reminded me that I haven't met any real life people in quite a while, and I probably should reach out to a few friends to meet them in real life. I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening either. Make Taishi wipe his apple knife. No. Sorry, you don't get it. The knife is not dirty because I haven't actually cut the apple. The apple is just sitting on the table. There are 4 apples sitting on the table right now. My family gave me 4 apples. They're just sitting on my table. I just said that I'm too lazy to peel them. I'm too lazy to eat them because I would have to peel them. And then afterwards, I would have to wash the knife. So the knife is not dirty right now. I don't know. Invite them to a movie. Maybe. Oh wait, no, I did meet friends. I forgot. I did. Last Sunday I met friends, right? We went to watch Shang-Chi. We did. Oh wait, hey, I'm cool now. So in other words, we're doing typical anime plot of trying to convince a lazy shut-in to be useful to society. Hey, shut up! I'm useful to society. I'm most useful to society when I'm home and in front of my computer. Okay? I'm useful to society in that, like, first, I'm doing streams like this. Fuck you, construction. Shut up. Fuck you. I'm doing streams like this where, like, okay, sort of it's not as useful to society. Well, it's useful in that I'm translating this novel, right? And when I'm in front of my computer, I'm also working, and that I'm useful to society. When I meet people in real life, that's when I'm not useful to society, because that's just me meeting friends. It's not helpful to anybody. Eat the peel, throw away the rest of the apple. What is this? What is this person just coming out of left field? What are you talking about, Gator Mater? I'll still have to peel it then. That's the issue. The fact that I have to peel it. Well, okay, there's a different issue there. Why would I eat the peel? I'm gonna throw the peel away. Screw you. But okay. Use friends as an excuse for Yamcha. Hey, Ryzen! The knife is dirty. 30 minutes from now. Clean it then. What? No. 30 minutes from now, I'll still be streaming. I'm not gonna peel an apple on stream. What is this? An ASMR stream? If I actually peel an apple on stream as an ASMR stream, you're gonna hear a lot of swearing, man. That's not how that works, man. Not because I cut myself. I don't really cut myself much. It's just I can't get the peel to peel well. You know, I end up getting like a big chunk of it. And then, you know, when you peel apples, like apple. You can go back to this, right? When you peel apples, it's supposed to make this long thing, right? But I can't do this. I can't do this properly. I get like shortcuts, like short ones, very, very short ones. And it's like, damn it. And that's pretty much how it is. So that's a different thing. That's a different thing altogether. Louis Rising, do you eat apple with peel? Of course I eat it with the peel. I'm not picky. What? No. Why are we going back to this? We're doing this again, huh? No, okay. An apple with the peel tastes different. The peel is a different taste. You don't want to mix the tastes. That's different. You don't do that. That's like mixing two sauces together, man. You don't do that. I mean, like, I do it for fun at Caesarea. I would, you know how, like, I don't know if you guys have Caesarias with drink bars. Is drink bar a thing where you are? Because like in Caesarea in Hong Kong, I think they have this also in Japan, where it's like a drink machine where like there's like Coke, there's a Fanta, there's Sprite, there's whatever, and you get the drink bar package. You can basically drink as much as you want of anything, right? So for fun, I would get a big glass and I'll fill it up with like half Sprite, half Fanta. Well, okay, maybe like a third Sprite, a third Fanta, and then a third just Coke or something. I mean, it all tastes the same anyway. It's all just sugar. It's all carbonated sugar. I like to do it just because I can. So that's not the same thing, okay? That's not the same thing here. When you eat apple with the peel, it tastes like apple and it tastes like apple peel. That's not something you want. What? You crush apples with your fist. I'm not Kanata. Don't think all angels are strong like that. No. Equivalent American juice bar. Oh, man, okay, you guys have the same thing. Okay, cool. Nice.謎の女性が展開した暗黒領域は校舎全域を追い尽くしたため、昼日中だったこともあり、当然ながら郊外からもバッチリ見えていて、しばらく噂と野じ馬は絶えなかった。が、マスコミや警察は全くと言っていいほど出没しなかった。手の広い日常ががっつり各界関係者に圧力をかけたからである。だから関係者がマスコミの必要な追及を受けることはなく、超能力の露出の派手さに比べて不自然極まり平凡さが約束された。何年もかけて影響力高めてるんだから、これぐらいはね。これだから東京は世界に超能力者を隠してるとか、超能力者が裏から政府を操ってるとか、根も葉もある噂がいつまで経っても消えないんだよ。大体その通りだし、それがいいんだ。They died out before the 2000s. Why? Why would they die out? Why would juice bars die out? What are you talking about? They're fine. They're absolutely fine. I mean, it's just a soda machine with lots of drinks, and if you pay money, you can drink as much as you want. Why would they die out? Honestly though, those are a bit of a scam. Honestly, I think, because it's not like at least for me, it's not like I would stay there that long, is there? I wouldn't, because I would like go to Saizeriya's maybe like for lunch, and lunch is what, an hour. How many drinks can I drink in an hour? Normally, like, it's not like I would force myself to drink more drinks to make it worth it. You know, that's not how that works. You know, I just drink whatever I want. But it costs like 12 Hong Kong for the drink bar, which is $1.50 US. Where like normal drinks, like a normal Coke, would be like half that amount, $6. So honestly, it's not worth it. Not really. But I still get it, just for the novelty of it, because I really go. She underestimate how much I can chuck to make it worth it. But why though? Why would you hurt yourself that way? I'll be eating lunch. Like, I usually get like the hot plate ones. It would be like hot plate, and on it would be like I haven't eaten in quite a while. I don't really remember what I get. Like right. Like a chicken fillet steak, or just a normal sirloin steak. But the beef steak is more expensive, so depends. Or sometimes it would be like a hamburger. And then there'll be potatoes, there'll be like veggies on it. It's like a whole thing. It's a whole meal. And then like while waiting for it, I'll get like 1 cup, maybe 2 cups. Oh, I remember. I'll get 2 cups because 1 cup would be tea. It would be a tea pack, and I put hot water in it. And because it's too hot to drink immediately, I get another cup, which is the mixed soda drink, and I drink that first while waiting for my food to come. And while I'm eating, I'm still drinking the soda drink. Maybe I'll get 1 more in the middle of the meal. Then after the meal, I drink the tea. That's basically what I do. That's it. It's not really worth it, but it's fine. I enjoy it. Like it makes more sense in Japan, where like people apparently have a habit of like staying in family restaurants to study, to work. You know, they're like mangaka who have like an afterword who are like, I'm working now in like the family restaurant outside my home. You know, like they're light novel writers who do that, right? That makes more sense for them, I suppose, because then they can drink alone, I suppose. But we don't really have that culture in Hong Kong. Like, you don't really like bring your books and go to a restaurant like Saizeriya's or like McDonald's and study for a long time. I mean, it's not like they're gonna kick you out. Nobody's gonna kick you out. So there are people who do it. I've seen people do it, especially in McDonald's. Like, there are people who host one-on-one tutoring sessions in McDonald's. They just agree to meet in McDonald's. But it's just generally it's not done. I don't know, man. Tea and soda. Too sophisticated. No, but like after a meal, like, look, I like drinking tea with a meal. It's just I'm too lazy to wash the cup afterwards. That's why I don't really drink it nowadays. But if I'm at a restaurant and I don't have to do any of the washing, then it's great. After a meal, I could just sit down for like maybe like 10 minutes with a cup of tea, and just enjoy it while I'm, like, why? Okay, when I eat, I'm always occupied. Okay, I'm either reading a light novel or I'm watching something on my phone that I've downloaded. So for the last 10 minutes of the meal, I could just sit there and just enjoy whatever content that I've been enjoying, and I drink tea with it, and then I go back to work. So yay. You get kicked out here if you try to stay. Okay, yeah, that's stricter than in Hong Kong. Then you wouldn't get kicked out. It'd just be weird. It would just be weird, I suppose. Hong Kong McDonald's too good for us Americans. Okay, in McDonald's in Hong Kong, there's no drink bar. It's only like Saizeriya that I've ever seen a drink bar, and Saizeriya is based in Japan. It's a Japanese chain, isn't it? I think so. We need to get Taishi a dishwasher. Yeah, that's not a thing in Hong Kong either. That's not a thing in Hong Kong either. We don't really use dishwashers. And I've never really seen a dishwasher at work. Do they really work? I don't know, man. I feel iffy. Do dishwashers really work? I mean, I understand the concept of them, but do they really work? Really? I don't know. I've never seen one in action. Like I would need to see one, and I need to like get like a really dirty, like greasy glass or something, and I want to put it into the dishwasher, and I want to take it out and see that it really isn't greasy anymore, that it's clean. I don't know, man. Does it really work? How about a maid? I want a maid. Maids are expensive. Okay, look. Talk about maids. There are two different meanings in Hong Kong. Okay, they're two different meanings. One is like an actual like anime maid who would wear like a maid uniform, and I would have no idea where to get someone like that. It probably has to be a cute girl or something, but you know, like, where do you get those? I don't know. Where do you get a girl? I don't know. Don't ask me. Mystery of the century. No, that's not it. Second is like there are actual maids in Hong Kong, which are like sort of like immigrants or like temporary workers from Philippines, from Indonesia, from mainly those two places, who come to Hong Kong and work. Some of them, well, most of them are like stay-in maids. They work and stay with the family. So that's an actual thing, and it's pretty common in Hong Kong. Very common, actually. Very common. Common enough that on Sundays, which is when they usually get their days off, they would all gather on like bridges or like underneath overpasses or whatever to sort of hang out with their friends and have their time together. It's a whole subculture in Hong Kong. It's so weird. I shouldn't call it weird, but those are pretty expensive too, I think. You would have to give them board and food, and general cost is $4,000 a month, I think. 4,000 Hong Kong. Right. So that per month, you have to pay them that per month and give them food and board. So I can't afford that. So either way, it's not happening. You wash it yourself and then put it in. So man, Louise, fuck you. What's the point of a dishwasher if you wash the dish for yourself and then put it into the dishwasher? Then the dishwasher is just a drying rack. Might as well just get a normal drying rack. Why would I pay so much? Ta. I remember watching a YouTube video that showed a GoPro with a disgusting dish in a dishwasher. Maybe I'll look it up. Well, no, there's no point. It's different when you see it on screen and when you actually see it, like, get to touch it in person. It's different. I don't know, man. No interest in getting a dishwasher. I'd never seen one in action. Okay, where am I? The dark barrier cast by the mystery woman. Because the dark barrier cast by the mystery woman had enveloped the entire school campus in broad daylight. Naturally, it was spotted by many people. Rumors and yajiuma and onlookers, rubbernecks. Onlookers bounded and onlookers gathered for a while. However, マスコミや警察は全く言っていいほど出没しなかった。Reporters and police paid the incident so little attention, it almost seemed suspicious. 手のひら以上ががっつり深い関係じゃない圧力かけた。This was, of course, because Chairman Kaburagi, who had extended her influence into Kakai each field had clamped down. Okay, I think I prefer this. I think I prefer that she extended her influence, not that she just randomly has influence. She worked on it. She extended influence in each field, had clamped down on the matter. Due to this, swarming reporters never came. And everything was oddly peaceful in disproportion to the flashiness of the display of supernatural power. 500, huh? Actually sounds doable. Is it? Okay. I mean, honestly, like in the large scheme of things, it's not extremely expensive. Like the maids I'm talking about, like Star says 500 is doable. It technically is, right? Like if it's 4,000, right? Like okay, say like, well, okay, I don't know what the medium income is for you guys. Let's see, America median income 31,000. Let me see how much. Let me see how much that is. 248, and if I divide this by 12, that's a monthly salary of 20k. Well, okay, that's not enough. Then that's not enough because in Hong Kong, rent. Okay, let's say that you're living. Okay, well, okay, my rent is 11,000. I'm living with one other person, so we split it. That's about 5k each. That's minus 5k. So this is how much I have to sort of spend on things. I mean, technically, I could afford. Well, no, because then there'll be food and board also. Board is fine because we have a house, but I mean, we're renting the house, but like we're living in a place. But the food too, it'll be a bit tight. Yeah, no. Yeah. But like generally, if you earn a bit more than this, it is affordable. Yes, but I mean, it's every month. for stuff that you could do yourself. Honestly, it depends on, it depends more on like how much you think your time is worth, right? Because if like if you think that your time is, for example, if you're a lawyer, right, and then you are worth $500 an hour, then, well, obviously that's a no-brainer. Because you don't want to spend like 3 hours cleaning the floor, doing the dishes, and all that like every week, right? Because then it just doesn't make sense. Pay the $500, get the person, have them do all the housework for you, right? But it's a matter of how much you think you're worth per hour, pretty much, I suppose. What about tsundere maids asking for friends? Well, okay, look, I don't know. You would have to tell me. That's the first kind of maid that I talked about. The cute girl who would wear the maid uniform for you. I wouldn't know where to get those. That's as much of a mystery to me as it is how you would get a girlfriend. Okay, it happens to some people. Some people manage it. I don't know how. I'm not the person to ask. Ask someone else. Honestly, live-in maid sounds scary. Why? What sounds scary about it? What sounds scary about a live-in maid? You mean scary for the maid or scary for you? Oh, okay, then yes, you can definitely afford it. You can definitely afford it, yes. Yes. You can very much afford it. It's just a matter of, like, would this be a thing in America? Would it be weird in America? Maybe. Probably would be. But if that's a wage and you're living in Hong Kong, you can definitely afford to have a maid. Both, I guess. Afraid I'll get robbed or something. Okay, so like, yes, there are cases of robbery. I prefer maids that look like onions. I do too, Gator. I do too. But she's not yours, okay? She's everybody's, okay? Don't make sure you get that right, okay? I sound like Yakai fan. Not even that much of a fan of hers. But no. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the robbery. Yes, there are cases of like the live-in maids sort of embezzling the owner's money, because sort of like it also sort of like depends on how much trust you give. There are some people who don't. I mean, eventually you're gonna have to give the maid some money, right? Like to buy groceries, to cook for you, stuff like that. And she could possibly pocket some of that money, which is a thing. And if you do, there's not much that can be done, I suppose. When you figure it out, then you just fire her, I suppose. But like different families give the maids different sort of tasks. You need her for different things. Like some families, they hire a maid for the grandparent. Like the grandparent is super old, can't really take care of him or herself, and it's Hong Kong, it's China, so people don't really want to put their grandparents in like an old person's home. Like it's sort of frowned upon, but people do it. But it's sort of like you prefer not to do it if possible, right? So instead, they would hire a maid to take care of the old person, or maybe you would have children, and so the maid would take the children to school and bring them back from school, from kindergarten, from first grade or whatever. Or just be a maid who just cleans the house and cooks food. Some maids don't cook food; they don't know how to cook. Some of them would teach your children how to speak English. well, so generally, I feel like the English isn't all that good either. You know, they're from Philippines or Indonesia. If the English was good, they wouldn't be a maid. They'll be doing something else. But again, it's along with different tasks, you give them different levels of trust, and it is possible that some of them would betray that trust. It is. So that is the thing. Yes. I could never have a maid, honestly. I feel bad making them do all the work. Honestly, that's what you're paying them for, though. That's literally what you're paying them for. That would be like a boss at your that's like your superior at work saying like he feels bad for making you do work because he's paying you. I mean, no, that is how it is. That is the transaction. He's paying you so that you do stuff so that he doesn't have to do it himself. It's the same thing. If you have a maid, you pay the maid, and the maid does things because you're paying her. Pretty much. これだから、why would what the fuck they would cook for me? Sold. Well, you would have to find one that knows how to cook, and obviously there are agencies for this sort of thing, right? You don't have to find one yourself. Obviously, there are agencies, especially in in Hong Kong there are agencies. There are like a few major ones, I think. Like, so they are the ones who would sort of source the maids from Philippines or Indonesia or whatever, and then they would sort of arrange all the visa stuff so that you don't have to do it. And they would also sort of mediate in cases of like between, if there are sort of problems between the maids and the employers, because obviously the maids are also in a position in a sort of exposed position, or maybe not exposed, sort of they don't have a lot of rights in Hong Kong because they're not official citizens then, right? So sometimes there are bad employers. Obviously, just now we talked about how the maids could be bad. They could be sort of embezzling your money. They could be mistreating your grandparent. They could be mistreating your child. They could. That's sort of the risk. But on the other side, there are bad employers too who would mistreat the maids. You know, maybe physical violence, or even worse. Well, maybe I shouldn't grade it, but physical violence, sexual violence, that does happen. That does make the news sometimes. So there are agencies that handles everything. Sort of gets them from where they are to Hong Kong, and sort of does the mediation and everything. So if you're actually getting one, you could go to the agency and tell them what you want the maid for, and then they would find you one with the skill sets that could suit what you need. So if you want one to cook for you, yes, you can. I mean, she probably wouldn't know how to cook whatever it is that you eat where you are. Would probably only know how to cook food where she came from, and maybe if she's interested in learning recipes, then she could learn. But again, it's very much you go to the agency and you find one that works for you, pretty much. Sounds shady. I don't know what you mean by shady, but it's like it is a situation that could allow for a lot of what's the word for it? Taking advantage of the other person. So they don't have a lot of rights. At least in Hong Kong, maids don't have a lot of rights. And there are sort of groups fighting for those rights. So that is a thing. But it's not ideal. As with most things in society, as it is with most systems in society, it's not ideal. And there are issues. There are loopholes. And there are issues, but it is what it is. Dragon Maid, is it over? Hey guys, Annie, try. When is the season over? I want to watch Dragon Maid. I don't want. When is it over, guys? Is the season over yet? Kobayashi. It's not over. 2 more weeks. episode 11 airing and then episode 12 has to air. 2 more weeks. I want to watch so badly.これだから東京世界に収録者にを隠しているとか。It was because of incidents like these that other countries suspected Tokyo of covering for hedging, warding, havening. Is that a word? Sheltering. There we go. Sheltering espers. Or suspect of Japan of sheltering espers or being controlled by espers in the shadows. All true, honestly. Baseless rumors. Japan's sheltering espers are being controlled by espers in the shadows. Wait. Now we have to change this word because what the text here is, it takes the phrase baseless rumors and changes is based rumors. What is the opposite of baseless? Opposite. Well-founded. Well-founded rumors. Well-founded rumors. 大体その通りだし、それがいいんだよ。It was the truth. And it was fine the way it was. Stone Ocean hype. What is Stone Ocean? No native will ever say haven. What is Stone Ocean? Is that JoJo? Ah, it's JoJo. I've never watched JoJo before. I tried with season 1 and I thought it was too dramatic. So I didn't really like it. I know that season 1 is like one of the worst ones. That's what people say. Like people said, oh, the best ones, it gets better and better. And it's like season 5 is the best or season 6 is the best or whatever. But like people can't agree on which one is the best season, but they can agree that season 1 sucks is what I've heard. But I feel like I can't really get into it without going through season 1, can I? So never really got into it. Last night I went to a sushi place and the family next to me put sake in the rice. Huh? And instead of saying nigiri, they said nogora? Huh? And suke for sake? What? Luis, are you okay? Do you need us to save you from this hell that you're living in? Are you okay, Luis? What happened? What kind of bullshit is this? Why would you put sake in the rice? What the actual fuck? It's vinegar in the rice. Why would... Oh my god, Louise. Oh my god. Credible. Credible rumors. With credible and star, it's absolutely fine. Backseating, I wouldn't really call it backseating. Like suggestions for how to improve the text are always very, very welcome. Credible account, credible witnesses, credible deterrent. So credible is slightly different, I feel like, because credible means like it's believable, like it's properly founded, so it's believable. But here, I feel like well-founded is better because it's supposed to be awkward, and no one's supposed to believe. It's not supposed to be believable. Like it's well-founded, but it doesn't go the extra step to say that it's like the rumor should be believed. I feel like I think I'll stick with this. Wait, vinegar goes into rice? What? Like sushi is vinegared rice. Did you know? Did you not know that? Sushi. Why is it capitalized? Shout it. Did you not know that? There you go. So like when they make rice for sushi, like this, they put vinegar into it. So yes, not sake. Why would you put sake into rice? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. They're stabbing with the chopsticks. Why? And ask for chicken nuggets. Why? Why? Well, that family clearly needs education. Oh boy. I never had proper sushi. I can't, well, I mean, there's nothing much I can do for you. Presumably you live in America, right? Can't really say, can't really expect proper sushi or proper Chinese food for that matter in America, I don't think. In Hong Kong, it's pretty proper. Yeah, which is good. Yeah, but okay, but conversely, in Hong Kong, we don't have proper, like, say, Mexican food, right? Like, that's not something I've ever really eaten. So it's just a matter of, you know, just being where you are, I suppose. Like, I don't understand Mexican food. Like, so I was in America for like for exchange for a while, for like a semester. I was in Tennessee. So I mean, it's not really famous for Mexican food or anything, but at least I went to Chipotle. People I had friends who took me to Chipotle. It was alright. Didn't really blow me away. So I don't really get to think about tortillas. What are tortillas? Right, like this. Like, how is this a thing? I don't understand how this is a thing. Like, this looks so hard to eat. How do you eat this without getting your hands all dirty? If you eat, how do you even hold this? I mean, I suppose you can hold it like this, but then it would like spill the other side, wouldn't it? I don't understand this. This I understand. This wouldn't spill. But generally, yeah, I don't get tortillas. I'd rather just have rice. I'd rather you just take all this and then put it on top of a bowl of rice. Give it to me that way. I don't care about whatever this is, man. I don't care whatever this is. Bleh. And for Chinese food, we have plenty of places here that own and staffed by them. Okay, fair enough. Chinese people everywhere. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. With one hand in the middle, Taishi. What? What are you talking about? Then you still get dirty. What are tortilla chips? That's not it. How do you hold this with one hand? I mean, this you can probably hold with one hand. You can still get dirty. How do you hold this with one hand? I suppose if you flip this over like that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Taco? What is taco? Oh, that looks even harder to eat. That looks even harder to eat. Why would this be a thing? What do you want to do with this? How do you eat this? You grab it. If you grab it with, okay, say my hand is on this side. If I grab it like this, all this will squeeze into my hand. What? If I hold it from here, this will just fall out. How is this a thing? Why would you do this? What is wrong with people? Like, do you use a knife, and do you use a fork to like stab it down and then use a knife to cut it and then eat it with the fork? Is that how it is? How do you eat this? What? It's called being poor, so we can only eat things like that. It's affordable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for. Okay. I mean, if you're eating this because it's affordable, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm dissing on. I mean, you don't have a choice. I feel sorry for you. I feel bad for you. But I mean, okay, fine. Knife, fork, fingers only, man. Why? It'll just be dirty then. Your fingers get so dirty, and afterwards you have to wash your hands. You have to find a place to wash your hands. Like, are there sinks available in the tortilla restaurant, in the taco restaurant, or you have to go into the toilet afterwards and you have to wash your hands? I don't know, man. This doesn't seem all that fun to eat. It seems like a mess. Seems like it would be a right big mess. Oh my god. Yeah, no, man. If you're really gonna do this, put all this shit on top of rice. Give it to me in a bowl. I'll do that. And then I'll eat it with chopsticks. I'll eat it with chopsticks. Chipotle is fast food. I'd stopped talking about Chipotle ages ago. Now I'm just dissing on tacos in general. People actually get pissed if you eat like that. Why? Do they want? Okay. Answer me. Does your hand get dirty when you eat tacos? Yes or no? Like, it's just like eating a hot dog. A hot dog is different because a hot dog, you can bite down on it, right? Look, hold on. Like hot dog, you hold it here, your fingers go here, and you bite down. Your teeth goes down and your teeth goes up. And then your hand is touching the bread, so it's not touching any sauces. It's not touching anything oily, so it's fine, right? But this, you can't bite down on it. Like if your teeth goes down, like, you can't because of the shape of the thing, right? You can't like, if this is upright, you can't like bite down on it and bite up, and your mandible goes up. It doesn't work because then all this would stick into your nose, and well, then you have sauce on your nose too, which is even worse. Why would you do that? Why? Not if you are a pro. Okay, well, apparently you need skill to eat tacos then. I don't know, man. Well, anyways, so that's the rant from someone who's never had a proper taco before. So, you know, take that however you will. My original point was there are no good Mexican places in Hong Kong. Well, I mean, not that I've ever really looked. The thing is, you would have to actually look, because they're not common in Hong Kong. So it's in the same thing. It's in the same vein Like, don't expect a proper Mexican restaurant in Hong Kong. In the same way, don't expect a proper sushi restaurant in America, I suppose. Is what I was trying to say. How about my home country's food? What is... I'm sorry, what is your home country's food? Tell me the food name. I'm sorry, I don't remember what country you're from. Not Spain, right? Tell me the food name, and I'll look it up. And then I'll diss it. Guatemalan tamales. Maybe I'll make like a stream where I just have like people tell me food names and I look it up and I just diss it. This is so terrible idea. Such a terrible idea. What is this? So, what is this? This looks like zhong. This looks like zhong. Is this rice? This looks very much like zhong. Okay, no, that's not what I want. That's not. Hong Kong food 4 Dragon Boat Festival. What do you call it? 中集. Here we go. Here we go. Don't need that. This looks like this, doesn't it? Guatemalan tamales. Is this rice? I mean, look, this and this looks very similar. Because this one I'm not gonna diss because this one I sort of understand. Like the fact that you have to take it out of the leaves and that's gonna be a dirty process is something that I've come to terms with. But then you take it out, you put it on top of a plate like this, and you throw the leaves away, and then you wash your hands, and then you can eat this like a proper person. So yes, that I understand. What's in this though? What's in this? Looks like there are beans. I mean, it's all right. It's like rice with beans on it, pretty much, basically, right? Yeah, it's fine. It's very similar to this and this. It's Hispanic food too. Okay, well, this works, I suppose. My house snapped. Why? What did I say that made you snap? I'm agreeing with this food. I'm saying this looks all right. What did I say that made you snap? It's all right, isn't it? You undo the packaging and you put it on a plate. I mean, don't do it like this, because then like you accidentally touch it and it'll be dirty. Like, flip it over, get rid of the leaf, sort of like this, and then just eat it like a normal person. Yeah, that works. Not bad, not bad. I'm Hispanic. I'll try to remember that. I should complain about a food that doesn't require cleaning. I just remembered that I'm hungry. I just remembered. I started the stream with my stomach rumbling. I'm hungry. What am I gonna eat for lunch? Probably just gonna eat noodles. All my friends are Hispanic. So you just dissed what I've ate my whole life. I don't know. I'm just saying, there's no good food, no good Mexican or Hispanic food in Hong Kong. Never had any. I was right about 30 minutes to Apple time. I don't understand what that means. その他の面々の反応としては、しげじは清掃員のじいちゃんで時に注目を引くようなことはしていないので全く話題に上らない。本人は裏社会に生きる者の定めとか、嘘吹いてかっこつけているが、芦野原学園の掲示板にしばらく張り付いてエゴサしてたの知ってるからな。What the hell? その他の面々の反応としては、Regards to the grandpa. Regards to Shigeji. Well, he didn't really do anything conspicuous. So no one ever mentioned him in relation to the incident. Only he muttered something cool like, now I'm hungry. I'm sorry, Ryzen. I'm sorry. Blame it on these guys. I don't even remember why we got onto the topic. Muttered something cool like, such is the fate of one who lives in the shadows. But I knew that he the school forums. 掲示板. Okay, is this a thing? 掲示板. BBS, sort of like the school's online forums. Searching for I knew that he repeatedly visited the school's online forums, searching for mention of his own name for quite a while afterwards. Egosa. So, like, this is a thing that Subaru does all the time, right? Subaru does all the time. She looks herself up on the internet. So this Shigeji doing the same thing. Now, in his case, nobody ever talked about him because he never actually came out into the open, did he? Poor man. Maids cooking, ego surfing. Shake my head. Maids cooking, right. Maids cooking, yes. All right, because Star said, "Oh, if they'll cook for me, sold." Yes. Pretty sure they all do it, but they won't admit it. Maybe. I don't do it. Come to think of it, yeah, I don't do it. I really don't. Well, I mean, I don't have time to do it. I'm too busy. Well, I mean, it's sort of like, if I have time, I'd rather use it, I'd rather spend it doing something else, like working or watching YouTube or watching anime or something. I guess I have a form of ego searching, which is sort of like I would frequently check the forums of the works that I do. That's sort of what I do. Let me see if I can show you guys my version of ego searching. Yeah, I think I can probably show this without problems. So this is sort of this is sort of the many tabs. This is sort of my window for getting in contact with things, but basically my version of ego searching is basically I read the comments of works that I do. So this is the comments on my own website where I post the secret org chapters. So these are all the comments of the chapter 13, which was released last Saturday. So I would check this, and I would check sort of this is the comments for Black Summoner Volume 6, and these are the comments of Hell Mode Volume 1, which we just finished last week. Which it feels a bit weird that there was no new part that went out today. It feels a bit weird to me, but sort of, yeah, this is what I do. And then afterwards, then it's like this is the Black Summoner manga latest volume discussion. Sort of that's basically all I do. And I wouldn't actually like go to Google and like type in my name, because I don't know, sounds like a baller. We do it for you. Thank you, I suppose. Like the thing with the comments is, like, I love it when people like try to make guesses for what's going on, especially like a Hell Mode is like a new series, and there are people who are guessing for quite a while, like this is what's gonna happen, this is how he's gonna like go up a station in life, and then like there are people who went very like went all the way in the wrong direction. They were like, oh, he's gonna kill everybody. he's gonna power up, he's gonna kill everybody, and now everybody will know how strong he is. Which is absolutely off the charts. But it's stuff like that makes me I enjoy that. I mean, it's fun. Most common ethnicity of maids in America is white, followed by Hispanic or Latino, and Black or African American. Why would white people be maids? What? Well, I mean, that's probably a really racist thing to say. I'm sorry. So my general impression is that white people sort of have it better than the other people in America. I don't know. I'm speaking out of my ass, and my sort of misinformed views of America are from basically media and everything. I mean, I know they're like poor white people too. So. Moving on. We should definitely move on. 翔太くんとトーカーちゃんはみきおちゃんたちから真相を聞き、助けに行けなかったのを申し訳なさそうにしていて、クマさんは自分が清掃員になっていればと悔やんでいた。テロリストは紛争地帯に送り込まれ、今頃どこかの金持ち、他への対テロリスト鎮圧部隊として忙しく働いていることだろう。今頃どこかの金持ち、公害、の対テロリスト鎮圧部隊として、I don't understand what this is, but let's do all the other first. Let's do all the other stuff first. I love that new series. Do you? Hell Mode. You love Hell Mode? Yes. I love Hell Mode too. It's such a great series. I'm reading like all the way to the latest chapter, and I promise you, it gets better and better and better and better. It does. It really does. especially like when the cast is bigger and sort of like Alan goes like the sphere of his activity sort of spread wider, it gets even better and better. It's awesome. Shotaku and Toka-chan heard the truth. The true account from Mikio-chan after hearing Shota-kun and Toka-chan regretted not being able for not arriving in time to help. And Kuma-san regretted not becoming a janitor at the school. The terrorists were sent to a war zone to support some anti-terrorist squad. Kanmochi kokai. どういう意味かな? どういう意味かな? Why would I ask it here? Training like a rich person's anti-terrorist squad? How's that a thing? Rich person's what? How would a person have an anti-terrorist squad? What the hell? Let's go well-funded. I don't understand. Working for a well-funded anti-terrorist squad. Yep, that's that. I love that new series. Totally, but I meant discussing new series with fans. Oh, I love that with new series. Yes. So few anime originals recently. Well, like about anime original. Do you just mean like a new adaptation of a work, or do you mean like an anime that's not an adaptation? Because I love adaptations. What's going on? No series announced. What? Source. That's true. They all have sources. Source. Original. Hey, source. Original. Hey. I guess. There's so many in here that I want to watch. I want to watch so many of these. Source. Sequel. Source. Original. Hey, this is an original, eh? Sometimes you can see mysterious things. One day, Kukuru meets Fuka, standing in front of a water tank with flowing hair and a tear rolling down her cheek. Fuka has given up on her dream of becoming an idol, and she has run away from Tokyo to Okinawa. Wanting to find a place to belong, she earnestly seeks to work at the aquarium. The anime follows Kukuru and Fuka as they deal with the issues of the secret of the aquarium and a looming crisis of its possible closure. PA works! Oh, PA works! And an aquarium. Okay, now that's just gonna be eye candy, pretty much, right? Oh, yes! Yes! All of these look so good! I'm gonna have so much trouble trying to control myself to not make myself not binge these, man. Oh my god, all of these look so good. 2 more weeks. I have to wait 2 more weeks. What is my first anime? My first anime was Naruto. Naruto. It was the summer holiday before 9th grade, so before high school. After middle school, the summer holiday. It was that summer holiday that my friend sort of introduced me to Naruto. And then during that summer, I caught up with Naruto and I caught up with One Piece. And I was wasting all the time grinding on RuneScape. That was the summer. That was the summer that pretty much changed me. It completely changed me, man. That summer. Always remember that summer. Prior to that, I mainly spent all my time reading. 汚い. 何が汚い? What's 汚い? What is dirty? What are you talking about? Naruto is dirty? Or the construction noise in the background is dirty? Before, I was an avid reader. I pretty much read all of the fiction books in my school library. There was this system called AR, like Advanced Reader. I don't know if you guys have it. Advanced Reader. AR. Accelerated Reader. Okay. AR. I don't know if you guys have this system where, like, if you read a book, after you read a book, you can take a quiz on it, and then, like, you can get points from the quiz, right? So that's sort of like a way to sort of encourage people and encourage children to read books. Okay, look. I exchanged into my high school, into my school in Hong Kong when I was in the middle of 7th grade. Okay, so 7th grade and 8th grade, both of those 2 years, I topped the AR charts. Like, and nobody got even close. Like, okay, for 7th grade, I had like a bit of a boost because I've been reading all along ever since 1st grade. So when I exchanged in at 7th grade, I had like 6 years of books that I still remembered. So I just stayed in the library at the computer. I just kept taking quizzes. Yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, I remember this one. I took all the quizzes. It was ridiculous. Then and I had more, like 1,000 points more than the second person. The school librarian loved me to bits. He was like, yes, this is a kid that reads. Then in 8th grade, I went and read all the fiction books in the school library that I hadn't read before. And that one, the lead wasn't as ridiculous as 1,000 points. It was more like 100 points, but it was more like I had like 900 points. The next person had 800 points, so it's still significant. So I read a lot. And then like summer came, and that's when my friends introduced me to anime and gaming, pretty much. They introduced me to gaming sort of like in 8th grade also. 8th grade is sort of when I started RuneScape. But then the summer after 8th grade is sort of when everything just flipped. I started watching Naruto, I caught up, and then I picked up One Piece, and I caught up, and I also took up Bleach, I think. You know, the main three, the big three. Yeah, we had summer reading program. So it's not a summer reading program. It's like an entire year. It's not just summer. It's just, you can do it anytime. So like it was like our school had like leaderboards for the thing, for like the year. But it's like a continuous program, I think. I don't know. But yeah. Actually, that sounds like anime protagonist. That time I read all the books and got reincarnated. If only I remember them all. I don't remember most of them, which is sad. I'm kind of sad now that I don't remember all of them. Some of them were really good books, and honestly, if I had the time, I would go back and read some of them. Some of them were pretty good. Like, for example, okay, like my favorite book series of all time, like by far, is The Wheel of Time. That series just kicks ass. That's like the fucking best book series ever fucking written, ever. It's hands down, in my opinion. So I'm really excited for the Amazon Prime series that's gonna release soon, man. I really hope they do like a fucking good job. Okay, otherwise I'm gonna flip my shit. It better be as good as what they did Game of Thrones, man. It better do. That's my favorite series, and if I have time, I would read it all over again. That last book was so fucking good. I couldn't believe it. It's ridiculous. Like the last book, like each book is like thick, okay? It's like fucking thick. Well, I can't really show you how thick it is. Okay, there you go. Something like that. It's ridiculously thick. But like the last book, it's so good because it's like this thick, and it's battle. It's just like one huge ass battle. Like all of these books are like the build up, and then like the last book is like this like gigantic ass fucking huge battle that lasts the entire book, and it doesn't get boring. It doesn't, just because there's so many factors at play, so many factions, so many powers, so many developments, so many like twists and turns. That last book just blew my mind away. It was just, oh my god. So this is like the best series I've ever read. But like aside from this, honestly, if I had time, I would also read like maybe like the Shannara series. I remember those. Those were good. I would reread Dune. Those are pretty good too. Was it Dune? I think there was like a series with like lots of dragons and stuff. I think it was Dune. I don't know. But yeah, there are really good books out there. It just sucks that I don't really have time to read them again. Hooey. The first big manga series I caught up to was Berserk. Nice. If you can't remember, you can reread without spoiling yourself, which is amazing. That does sound amazing. That does sound amazing. Yes. If only I have time, right? I bought all of the Game of Thrones books. Again, no time. And they didn't really draw me in at the first. I feel like I don't know, man. The way of writing didn't draw me in like from the start. I feel like the way Wheel of Time did. Wheel of Time really drew me in. I don't know why. I don't know how. Maybe it's just because it was like I was in the sort of psychological state I was in back then, and it just spoke to me back then. I don't know, but it's so good. It's awesome. I think I can see Taishi's fiery spirit. Can you? I want to read my first manga in Japanese. What is your first manga? I read my first book by myself in 5th grade. Nice. So I never read Berserk. It's sort of the art style just never really spoke to me. I feel like it never really drew my eye. But I know that many people really love it. So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything bad about it, obviously. いろいろあったイベントだが、最終的には丸く収まって何よりである。四国コンビの融合も地味に再現できるらしいと分かったし、あんまり心地いいものではないようで、これからは最後の手段、奥義扱いになりそうだ。最後に一つ残念だったのは、せっかく作った新型変身装甲が役に立たなかったどころか、使われもせず完全に忘れ去られていたことだ。ひどい。まあ、そんなこともあるだ。Yeah, a lot happened. All in all. Basically, a lot happened, but everything 丸く収まる。丸く収まる。丸く収まる。君英語 please. Everything worked out peacefully. Everything worked out just fine. Everything settled nicely. Settled. Nice. Yeah, okay. Nozaki-kun. Nozaki-kun. That's a good one too. Oh my god. Nozaki. I love it. I love the song too. I love the OP. It's so fast I can't sing it. So fast I can't sing it, but I love it. Yeah, that's another gold. That's a gold series. There's a manga. I never actually got around to reading the manga, but I love the anime. The anime was so good. It ended. Still publishing. Bookwalker. There's only volume 1. What is English? I don't care about the English one. Give me the Japanese one. Does Bookwalker not sell Japanese ones? Amazon. I'm not gonna sign in on stream. It's volume 5. Oh, hold on. Volume 12. Oh, June 1st. Is there 13? 12 going. 12 going once. 12 going twice. 12 going thrice. 12. Volume 12 appears to be the latest volume. Randomly. Still going on, isn't it? Nice. Manga picks up right where you leave off in the anime, I believe. Nice. How much is it? How much is this? 7 times 8. $56. So it'll be $500, $600 to get all 12. I think it's less a problem of money and more a problem of time. I don't want to buy it and end up binging them all. I would. It's such a good series. I would. What is Cash Money Chio? What's Cash Money Chio? Why is it related to Nozaki-kun? I see. It's a cancellation group that does Nozaki-kun. That did not happen. We did not talk about them. We did not talk about them. That's not it. Moving on. Moving on. It's because you mentioned it. I don't know what it was. This one happened. Everything settled nicely. Now, we knew that the Dark Duo fusion was replicable. Is the word replicable? Science. Experiment. Replicable. Yes, replicable. Yes. Was replicable. However, it apparently felt it was not the best feeling in the world. So would now be treated as a sort of as a trump card. Last resort kind of trump card. I mean, they were really powerful. They were really powerful when they combined, weren't they? Like the woman just like waved her hand and then like and the terrorists fell into the shadows. Imagine how scary that is. Damn. Damn my latency. Your latency sucks. Which probably you don't have. You didn't need me to say that. You probably already know. I'm sorry about poking it. 最後に一つ残念だったのはせっかく作った One last thing that was a bit of a pity was that the new transformation rings we had developed entirely forgotten about, let alone not being used. Nobody even remembered their existence. Hidoi. That did make tear from my eye. Well, these things happen. Ma, そういうこともある。Accept that because we were born with nothing, we can become anything. That is not true, okay? That is not true. Who said that? Who said that? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Who said that? Ah, kuhaku. Kuhaku. Okay, look, I like kuhaku. That is bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. Okay, we have like half an hour left. I don't really want to start this new part because this is where it introduces the random new character. We have a lot. we digressed a lot today. This might become a 3-part stream. That's fine. That's fine. So I don't really want to do that. So you know what? Let's just chat for the last 30 minutes if you guys don't mind. Randomly chat. Hey, let's move on to chatting. Yeah, free chat. Let me see if I can get you guys to appear in the chat. Say something. Say something. Overseas connection to leaves a bit to be desired. 7 seconds. To traverse 12,500 kilometers. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. I don't. Numbers. Yeah. Free chat. Even up. Yay. We rarely do free chat. We almost never do free chat, do we? We just don't. What have I been up to? I've been up to something big, which I can't tell you guys yet. I can't. It's something big. There'll be an announcement next week. So you know how like I post my schedules on Mondays. So next Monday I'll announce what I've got. I'm really excited, and I also did sort of spend quite a lot of money on it. Commissioning things from Fiverr. I do sort of have a bad spending habit. I believe I sort of do. This streaming thing is making me spend money. Sort of rather unnecessarily. I mean, it's fun, so whatever, I suppose. Big sounds fun. I mean, I'm hoping it takes off. I'm hoping it takes off, but I don't know, man. You could just let us know. Well, look, I'll announce it next Monday, and then next Tuesday we will have this translation stream again, and then maybe we can take the last 30 minutes and we can talk a little bit about it. We can do that next week. Yeah. Maybe it's a new model design. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a kikaku. It's a project thing. I can't say anymore. I can't say anymore. I want to say more. Wait, that is the opposite of how it's supposed to work. Opposite of what? How is what supposed to work? What am I doing opposite? I don't understand. Oh, like talking about it before I announce it? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I want to. I really want to. Tell me what you want. What you really want. No, that's not it. So that's a thing. Streamers are supposed to earn money. I wish. I've earned a grand total of $0 from all my streaming so far. I mean, honestly, right? Honestly, right? Only like the big people get to earn money from their streams. Really, like this, my channel isn't even monetized right now because I don't have enough watch hours. I need 4,000 watch hours, and I don't really. I mean, how do I get watch hours? I don't know, man. Maybe I can make like a viral video. I mean, you can't really make a viral video, and I don't really make videos. I suck at making videos. But basically, yeah, it's gonna be a while before I get monetized. So I don't earn any money at all. Zero. Nada. Zilch. Though I do have a Ko-Fi, so people are nice to donate a bit to me there. But obviously it's not all that much. Like Haku sent me something. Nice of him. Super nice of him. Super chat reading. Haku. just the one name. But yes, so I end up spending shit. I end up spending money for my streams, for new stuff for the streams, which is fine. I mean, it's within my means. So I'm not like, it's not like I'm unnecessarily. It's not like I'm sort of going beyond my means. I'm not gambling, but I do have a habit. I do like to spend money to commission stuff. Honestly, you know, it's not like It's not like I go on Fiverr because I want to, you know. Like if what I really want, what I really want is to be connected with someone who can draw, who I can commission again and again and again and again. I want like a go-to artist person that I can commission and just give them all my money. But no, I haven't really met anyone like that. Haven't really gotten connected with anyone like that. So, well, Fiverr it is. Sucks. Yeah, watch hours over average viewers is a pain to overcome. Yep. So in that way, like in the watch hours sort of way, like Twitch is much easier. Because I believe the requirements for Twitch for becoming a Twitch partner and then basically getting money is much lower, I believe. Let me look it up. Twitch partner versus affiliate. What's the difference? You know, affiliate is easily and quickly achievable. Is more easily and quickly achievable. To make money on Twitch, you have to become an affiliate. Requirements. Let's look up the easy one. Requirements, Twitch affiliate. The criteria for affiliates is likely to change, blah, 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 blah. At least 500 total minutes broadcast. So I have much more than that in the last 30 days. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Total, wait, hold on. Total minutes. I thought it says hours. Minutes. That's easy. 500. Chart. Looks up. 8 hours. Oh, I make that easy. At least 7 unique broadcasts in the last 30 days. That's easy. I do like 3 or 4 each week. Average of 3 concurrent viewers or more over the last 30 days. Okay, see, this one would be harder. Like the average would be harder, but not like sort of make it, I suppose. I mean, right now there's the star, there's Louise, and I have like Yoshiaki watching. I always have Yoshiaki watching my own streams, and at least 50 followers. Like just already easily achievable. So it's much harder on YouTube. But yeah. Let me see. Gacha games make them lose money. Yeah, I don't do gacha ever. Never. Like, I would do gacha if somebody gave me the credits for it. But I wouldn't pay my own money to gacha. It's not a thing. Ever. Okay, see, that's much harder. 75 average viewers. Hold on. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Go away. 3 achievements. Stream for 25 hours in 30 days. Yes. 12 unique days. Yes. 75 average viewers. Okay, this is much harder. This is much harder. But anyways, I have 0.5 average viewers. Yay! Yeah, it's harder. You know, whatever. For a game promo, she did. Ame was given unlimited money for gacha, but she did single pulls for a game promo. What are single pulls? I mean, I know what single pulls are. Like, if you do it like, I know this because I translated Dungeon Busters. If you do like 10 pulls in a row, you get an extra pull. Is that it? So you'd presumably want to do 10 in a row, like a 10 row pack. Like, is it a pack and you get like 1 extra? Is that it? But like you're saying, Ame only did like 1 pull at a time. Well, I guess that's it. Like Uma Musume and stuff. Like the JP girls always talk about Uma Musume. Something poi. And then poi. Was it Pyong? Was it Pyong? I don't remember. I don't know the song. But yeah, no gacha for me. Never. And this is something that you can quote me on. I would never do gacha on stream unless if I was paid the money that I'll be using to gacha with. So no Genshin Impact for me either. Zero. Nada. Now you get something better on the 10th if you do a pack of 10. There you go. Well, there you go. See, that's something I learned from translating Dungeon Busters. So, yay for translation. You learn things from translation. Why is chat gone again? And locked in. I don't understand what you mean by locked in, but that's fine. Shit. I suddenly ran out of things to talk about. That's not that's not how that works. Oh dear. Sure, we can talk about not a real VTuber then. What are you talking about? Real VTubers are well, I mean, I don't want to make any sweeping statements about what VTubers are and aren't. Because that's probably gonna buy me an ass. VTubers can be whatever you want to be, I suppose. Oh, talking about random things. Did you guys see the trailer for Hawkeye? I saw it last night and I was like, yes for this. I saw I read all the comments on YouTube which were like, oh, this is the new Die Hard, this is gonna be the new series that everybody's gonna argue if it's like a Christmas show or not, and I'm just like, yes, give me more of that shit. I love it. Especially the dynamic between Clint Barton and Kate Bishop. It's like the banter. I loved it. I love the banter, especially that part in the car where he was choosing arrows for her to use, and then the one that he chose is explosive, and he's just like, you have arrows more dangerous than that, and I was like, finally we get to see Hawkeye being useful, right? I stopped watching Marvel after Endgame. Felt like a good time to check out. Good stuff, but a bit burnt out. Fair enough. Louis says can't wait, which is also fair. There is a lot of random Marvel shit nowadays though. Because apparently Black Widow was supposed to be in June last year, and they just squished everything into the latter half of this year instead. It's like one movie every other month. And then now there are also Disney Plus shows, which I do watch, so I'm caught up on those. But it is a lot of it is suddenly a lot of content, which fair enough makes people burn out. Fair enough. I say that as an OG Captain America fan. All right, cool. Honestly though, honestly, now I'm gonna piss you off because. Honestly, I don't really see the point of Captain America. Now I'm gonna piss you off. After I piss Louis off with dissing his food, now I'm gonna piss you off. I don't really get the point of Captain America, honestly. He's like a little bit stronger than everybody, than normal person, right? And he has a shield, and that's it. I don't know, man. What's the point? Like, Batman doesn't have powers, but at least he has money, and he has like lots of random gadgets. That's like, okay, fine, you're a rich person. Sort of Stark is sort of the same way. Like, okay, fine, he's rich. He makes his own suits of armor. Okay, and the suits of armor does like weird tech things. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. What does Captain America have? Nothing. He's like normal person who's slightly stronger than the average person, and he has a shield that he can throw like a boomerang, and that's it. Otherwise he uses guns. Normal people can use guns. He's not strong at all. He wasn't meant for world-ending fights. Like, then what is he for? Batman is Batman. That makes him the best. Batman is something else altogether. Batman, like, I never really got the point of Captain America. Like, why is he like? I don't know, man. Like, I've watched all the shows. I've watched everything. I understand. I mean, sure. I watched Falcon and Winter Soldier, where like basically the Falcon becomes Captain America, which I guess like you need him sort of as a symbol, sort of. I guess, sure. I don't know, man. So in the same way, Hawkeye is, I sort of feel the same way about Hawkeye. Like, he can shoot arrows, but okay. So what? I'm just dissing superheroes. So terrible. He's there to give the speeches about hope. Those are important. Fair enough. Though in anime, pretty much everybody can give those speeches. Everybody in anime can give speeches about hope and about friends, the friends that you made along the way. Cap is supposed to lead and be the ground for the rest of the team, which, to be honest, isn't the best morality-wise. I don't know how to put that into words. Okay, I guess. Superheroes' power levels is crazy. They are, aren't they? They are. I mean, it's sort of relevant because we're here translating Secret Org, which have people with superpowers, but like Wanda, what? She can warp reality now after WandaVision? She's mastered chaos magic and now she can make reality whatever she wants. It's like, okay, where do you go from there? I don't know. And like, okay, like Thor has been severely nerfed. Like not from the not from comics. I don't know the comics. I don't read the comics. But like technically, Thor is a Norse god. He is a god. But they treat him like any other superhero, pretty much. How is that? He's a fucking god. I mean, same for Loki, but like I don't know, man. It's a bit weird if you sort of like. It's like taking a metaphor and going too far of it. I guess we shouldn't really ask those questions. God of hammers. He's the god of fucking lightning or something. Thunder or something. Why can't he just shoot lightning from his hands or something? I don't know. Why does he really have to use his hammer? Like, honestly, like the hammer, like what is the reach on a hammer, right? His hammer is so small. I mean, I know he throws it around, but that's like the hammer is like the single target weapon. When he's supposedly the god of thunder, the god of lightning, which I'm gonna say lightning, because if he's the god of thunder, that's really, there's no point. It's just god of sound. If he's the god of lightning, he can just use lightning to electrocute everybody and just kill everybody. Why doesn't he do that? I don't know. That's so stupid. The quote sticks with me, the hammer's part, to reevaluate who you are and what you do. I don't understand. You will have to elaborate. It's really nerfed compared to the mythology and the comics. I know, right? They do that. I think pretty much the comics all do that, don't they? So in that way, if we're talking about like fiction made with like mythology, I kind of like Robert Jordan. Like he also sort of like nerfs them a little bit, but not as much, I feel like. And he makes it interesting. like in like the Percy Jackson series, like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about by Robert Jordan, like he did like the Percy Jackson series. So he did a series based on the Roman gods, a series based on the Egyptian gods, a series based on the Nordic gods, and then like there's one where like they all combine. it's all very grand. It's all very amazing. I love it. But I feel like that's a bit. It still takes very much creative license with the mythologies, but at least it does like a good way. It sort of does it in a better way. I feel like Rick Riordan. My bad. My bad. Yes, Rick Riordan. My bad. Robert Jordan is the Wheel of Time author. My bad. Rick Riordan. Yes. Rick Riordan. My bad. And Roman versions. Yeah, the Romans and in the Greek, the way he made it sort of like the way he sort of like pitted like the Greek and then the Roman versions, and sort of he made mythology out of the difference of that. Like I really appreciated that. Very, very nice. Nice. But speaking of which, there's lightning outside. Well, I heard thunder. I wouldn't know lightning anymore because I have curtains on all the windows in my room now. My room is very dark now. I wouldn't say it's very dark. I mean, I still have lights on, but I don't really get sunlight anymore, so I don't know that there's lightning. It's not raining. Okay, the funny thing is, it's not raining, but I just heard thunder, which is weird. I mean, I know that's a thing. I know that happens, but that's weird. It was too long to write out. Just rewatch the God of Hammers part. What are you of what? God of Hammers, what? Meme. Oh, it's a whole series. It's a scene. I see. I see. Study mythology for fun. I did too. When was the first time you guys got in contact with mythology? Because for me it was 5th grade. 5th grade was when they taught us like Greek mythology and then like Roman mythology, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Amazing stories. And then after that, I enjoyed like for example like Rick Riordan and like other series that would mention the mythologies and stuff like that, like the Odyssey and Iliad. Awesome stuff. Awesome shit. You know what would be fun? I don't know if it would be fun to watch. What would be fun to do would be to read like the Iliad on stream. That would be the most boring thing ever. Iliad on stream. So boring, and it would take so long. It would take so long. Well, that goes into the bag of fun ideas that would not be fun to do. But yeah, like it's sort of like the mythologies. Love it. I love mythologies. Hey, audiobook stream. 2nd grade for fun. Nice. 2nd grade. Wow, that's really early. Cool. I mean, good for reading, right? Yeah. I need to get something for my curtains to block light coming in at the top. Is there a name for it? I don't know what you're talking about. If you really need, can't you just stick black cardboard paper on the window? Sort of like this, right? Like this. Can you just stick cardboard to the top of it? I kind of want to see you translate an episode of an anime and see how it compares to originally translated version. So I would want to do that. But ooh, there would be so many copyright issues with that that I cannot. Absolutely cannot. So what I can do is I can translate, like for example, like a VTuber stream on stream. That's something I can do. But an anime would be, ooh, that would be copyright. Ooh, I don't even want to imagine what issues there would be. But I want to open my curtains during the day. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to see the sun? Why would you want to see the sun? I mean, if you want to see the sun, there's really nothing for it but to like get curtains that go like this, that sort of go above the window, and then that just cover it entirely. And then you can sort of open the curtains. So curtains can't be, see if this is the window, if this is the edge of the window, the curtains can't be underneath the window because then light would come up, would come through on the above the curtain. So you have to put the curtain above the window. I mean, there's no other choice then. If you want to see the sun, who wants to do that, right? I have blackout curtains, but the bar sticks out from the wall a bit, so light comes in at the top. Honestly, man, I can't help you any more than this, man. How dark do you want your room to be? How dark? I have no ideas. I mean, presumably, can you do like an overhang? Like, for example, say if this is your window, and like this is your curtain, and this is the curtain pole, and you're saying that sunlight comes out through here, right? Well, in that case, if this is your window, huh? Can you do, and this is the wall. What stream is this even? what stream is this? I don't know what stream this is, man. Ah. And this is the wall. Can you do a sort of like can you sort of attach an overhang? Like a small bar or something? Then the light can only go out from here. And then it cannot go out from here. I don't know what stream this is, man. Darkness is my friend. Need to be able to sleep at any time of the stream. Yeah, that's what I was asking about, an overhang. Well, I guess you call it an overhang then. I guess you call it an overhang. There's no name for it that I know of. There's no official name for it because it's not a thing. People don't normally do that. And just saying, but I suck at drawing. I suck very, very much at drawing. Like, when I have to draw a person, I draw a stick man. And that doesn't even look like a person. That looks more like a Chinese character. Anyways. Alright, that is about it for today. That is the 30 minutes of random free chat. Thanks for sticking, thanks for staying, and hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I'm gonna go get lunch. And I'm gonna go wash those damn dishes in my sink, I suppose. Well, because of Star freaking making me wash my dishes. So, hope you guys have a well, if it's nighttime where you are, I hope you have a good sleep. Good night to you. If it's not, if it's some other time, I wish you have a good rest of the day. And I'll see you guys again in another stream. Sayonara. Bye bye. Bye, Ryzen. Scottish Tyson. I ain't Scottish. I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright, bye. Alright, bye. That's it, bye.